Every so often in motorsport there comes a car so overwhelming it has to be outlawed to give the rest a chance. Cobra springs immediately to mind. Not so obvious to most, but hallowed among its disciples, was the Nissan Skyline GTR. Developed for racing, won hundreds of them, as well as 5 consecutive Japanese championships, but was only ever available in 2 or 3 countries in the world, and became a legend when the equally legendary Kazanori Yamauchi included it in Gran Turismo. The Japanese motor industry grew up in a completely different way to the Western countries, where car makers emerged as just that. Henry Ford had several stabs at getting his car business off the ground, but that was all he ever wanted to do, and he shared that singleness of purpose with the likes of David Buick, Louis Chevrolet, and the Dodge brothers. The Japanese car makers all seem to have grown out of heavy industry, steel companies that understood the manufacturing process well enough to think they could make money there. For them, it was motivated by commercial reasoning. With one exception, they were not evangelists intent on realising an automotive dream. And Nissan is not that exception. It grew from a conglomeration of businesses, and after purchasing the Prince Motor Company, its first cars bore the name Datsun, which was an acronym of its early founders. Later they became Nissans, the company nickname known to traders on the stock exchange. That took place in 1981, long after the early Skylines had been on sale, but also before the Skyline that made the difference.